Hello, I'm Jacklyn Laflamme. I'm a professional artist with jacklynlaflamme.com. Let's talk a little bit about painting with acrylic paints. The main thing with acrylic paints to keep in mind is the drying time. The nice thing about acrylic paints is that it dries really quickly, and the worst thing about acrylic paints is that it dries really quickly. So when you're starting off to paint with acrylics, I recommend that you squeeze out only what you're going to actually use onto your palette. A nice way to keep your palette moist is to keep a spray bottle and constantly spritz the paint, otherwise it will dry very quickly. With acrylic paints, you can use brushes or palette knives. With acrylic paints, you can get a lot of different textures and a lot of different results. Acrylic paint is really cool because you can use them as if you were doing an oil painting and get all the nice impasto effects with a palette knife, or you can water them down and get a really nice watercolor effect. So there are many different applications for acrylic paints. Acrylic paints work very well on canvas, but you can also paint on heavy cardboard, mat board. When painting with acrylic paint, it's really important to remember to always blot your brushes. You want to keep your brushes very moist, but not too moist that they drip onto the canvas. So I recommend keeping a rag, and every time you rinse off your brush, it's really important to dry it off. And you really want to take good care not to let the acrylic paint dry on your brushes. So I recommend trying different effects, brushes, palette knives, different surfaces, and just enjoy your acrylics.